Hello everyone and welcome to Codex Holocron, the channel where I talk about anything Star Wars that I want to talk about. Today I want to discuss Sabine Wren in the show Ahsoka. So a lot of the community is very upset that she has the Force, and some of them argue it might not be really deserved because there was no real evidence in the Rebels TV show that she has it. But I think there is a way for Star Wars to handle it perfectly, to get it where it makes absolutely sense and where I'm pretty sure no one will even be mad. Like, I think it's the perfect road, and I think they're actually going that route because so far it's really pointing to it. So in Ahsoka, we've seen that Ahsoka is trying to train Sabine to harness as much of Force sensitivity that she has as possible. Even seeing some scenes where she's trying to get the cup to her hand, but it's not working out that well. And I'm really glad it's not working out that well. We also get told by Professor Who that she has the least Force sensitivity out of everyone that he has trained, which makes sense. It's only ever allowed people to be trained who have a high enough midichlorian count or just enough Force sensitivity, depending on how you want to describe it. So we know you need to have a high Force sensitivity to do the incredible stuff that you can do. Your potential needs to be there. You need to have the talent in order to, you know, fully realize it. Realize getting a Force choke if you're a Darksider, or Force pull, Force push, doing a Jedi mind trick. But there's also another aspect of the Force that people don't really talk about or they've forgotten. And that's what we've seen in the younger versions of Luke and Anakin as the biggest examples, but there's been some other cases. And that is what Sabine Wren should have. That's what she should maximize in with this, if they want to go the route of her Force trait. And that is one's ability to have increased reflexes, increased premonition, if you will. You see something happen a second before so you can react quick enough and maybe even anticipate. You just get better than that than the average person. With Sabine having average potential Force sensitivity, it's actually a really cool story that can be told that everyone can even get to that point if you get a mentor that teaches you to really concentrate on the living Force around you. So Sabine's ceiling for Force sensitivity, Force ability should be the increased abilities, the increased reflexes. And that would work so well with a Mandalorian. It's perfect in my opinion. Sabine's already an incredibly capable warrior. She is a Mandalorian, an engineer. She can create machines that even wiped out some of her people all before. She is very competent in battle, and she knows how to wield a lightsaber, which is of course also part of her training, being taught how to wield a saber, first by Kanan and later by Ahsoka, two really good duelists. And now add to that a fully realized Sabine Wren where she also has increased reflexes, which is, in my opinion, should be her ceiling of skill level. She will become one of the best Mandalorians out there because she is not doing Force pushes or anything. You know, she has the Mandalorian weapons to do that for her. Like, for example, the rope that actually acts like a Force push where she can grab things to her hand. That should be the ceiling, and that should be how Star Wars will handle Sabine in the Ahsoka show with her Force sensitivity. And that should be told to her, and we should not see her do Force powers. If it happens, I will be disappointed. I won't hate the show or anything, but then in my opinion, it's just a poor story decision to make a character do something that they really should not be able to do. They also want to tell the story on how you can achieve anything you want if you just put your all into it. And in my opinion, that should be incredible if you can have above human reflexes, which only Force sensitives can do. But remember, Anakin and Luke, and probably some younger Jedi as well, are all able to do that from a young age because they have high Force sensitivity. So maybe a regular human can get to that point by being trained. Let me know what you think in the comments below. For me, community is very important, so I want you guys' input, and I'll talk about it in future videos as well. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want more. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.